Good morning, it's Natalia. Hi everyone. So what is the date today? It is the 13th of December. Now this is a special week because we've got the last full moon of the year. Oh, how exciting. It's happening on Sunday the 19th of December. So it's the festive season. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't, you can't have missed the fact that there's lots of festive stuff going on everywhere. So I thought I'd get a bit festive with us today. I've got my lovely festive cloth here with this beautiful Santa Claus red. And then I've got some little, these are gift tags actually. Look at them. I'm just going to show you the bag. And they've got these gorgeous tags on. It's all like they've been eating festive things and it's in their bellies. Aren't they cute? They were so beautiful. I couldn't resist them. So this is our pick a little festive tag theme this morning. So what has the polar bear been eating? This is number one. He's been eating some. This is Christmas pudding. Do you have Christmas pudding where you are? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Christmas pudding. I have a tiny little bowl on Christmas Day. But generally, it's not really my thing. Things with lots of fruit in. So that's number one, the polar bear. And then we have the number two, which is our gorgeous penguin who's been eating lots of candy canes. And he's got some little earphones on to keep his ears warm. Or maybe he's listening to music, I don't know. But he's cute, isn't he? And then our number three selection is this very, very cute little gingerbread man who's been eating candy canes as well. Why not? Because it's Christmas, isn't it? So that's selection number three, but we could be coming back to those. And I've got some brand new oracle cards that I bought yesterday. The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. So those are our messages for today. And I'm also going to be using the Wisdom and Beauty Oracle by me. To give us our beautiful messages for the full moon on Sunday. And I'm a Gemini, so I'm looking forward to this full moon. So let me say good morning to everybody. And before I do, I'm going to post a link to my website before it expires, because I can only post the link for a certain length of time before it suddenly loses the pasting abilities. So if there's any last minute Christmas gifts that you wanted to get for yourself or friends and loved ones, and also my masterclass starting in January 2022 for a whole year, we're going to be learning to read cards, tarot for journaling and archetypes and understanding ourselves better, and also how to read angel and oracle cards too. So that's going to be a whole year long thing. And there's still an early bird rate. The second tier of early bird is still available. It's £55 for the whole year. So good morning to, or shall I say good evening, because I've got two of my Australian lovelies watching here. Danielle Bowen and Christiane Cottrell. Good evening to you. Hello there to Joy Cook. Oh, good evening to Nicole South as well. Eliza Hughes is watching. And Hazel Kings and Susie Boots. And Glynis Southall, good morning to you all, lovely ladies. Barb Swan is watching, as is Joanne Thomas and Fiona White. Sujata is in Mauritius, where it's warm and sunny. You lucky thing, enjoy. Athena Noctua is in Belgium. Hello there. Hello, Athena. And Janine Smelt's here. Lisa Beard-Wharton's here. Good morning to Nancy Zimmerman. How are you, darling? And Caroline Horner from Holland. Oh, you're all scattered all over the globe this morning. That's very excited. Susie, you signed up for the course. Oh, I'm so excited. I wondered if it was you, because you know how you've got different names on social media. So Sheila Hamilton's here. I haven't seen you in ages, Sheila. Hello, darling. And Lauren Bahar is watching. Leanne Mulder is here. And Lauren is in New York. And you're so happy you caught me live. Well, you are up early, my darling, so I do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's sending me stars. I do appreciate that too. You see the little stars icon at the bottom of the screen. Amanda's just sent me stars. Thank you so much, Amanda. You are so kind. Who else is here? Say hello, Lorraine Murdoch. Hello to you. Right, shall we get going on messages? Shall we? Shall we have a little bit of Radley Valentine? I think it's his birthday today. I think it's Radley Valentine's birthday. The author of these angel tarot cards that I love so much. So I know he won't be watching me. But I want to wish a very happy birthday to Radley Valentine because he's an inspiration and he's an all-round beautiful person, beautiful soul. So let us see what Radley has in store for us this week. Jean O'Callaghan is watching in Beverly Annie Baldwin. Hello, darlings. How are you all today? Whoops. My cards are very energetic today. Laurie has just wandered in. Hello, Laurie, and she's brought stars with us. Thank you so much, Laurie. Because you know the stars, they help to, you know, I just bought a new deck of oracle cards for us to enjoy yesterday. I bought them, and all the stars that you send, I don't just take the money and go, thank you very much. I always spend it on lots of crystals and candles and cards and things that we can use in our readings that we have. And I also want to say, before I go any further, that I am going to do a special reading for us all to welcome in 2022. So I'm going to do a what's coming up for you, lessons and blessings for 2022, a live that's going to be extended, and it's going to have some really powerful messages for you. You're going to pick a pile and we're going to have a look and see what's coming up. What are the major themes coming up for you in 2022? So I hope you will enjoy that. I will post an event link so that you know when I'm going to be doing that for us all, because you know I like to give us lots of guidance. So we've got 3 cards this week because it's a full moon. It's the last full moon of the year, as I said, in the sign of Gemini, and it's an important full moon. I've read lots of people posting things saying it's a gateway between the eclipses that we just had, the new moon eclipse, the full moon eclipse that we had in November, and the new moon in December, and then this is the final full moon for almost rounding things off, wrapping things up. So let's have a look and see what that's bringing for all of us, for the collective. And before I do, I'm just going to say a quick hello to Debbie Baldwin, to Lucy Blackster, Denise Anderson, Lynn Capsalors. I hope I pronounced your name right. All right, let us see. So the beginning of the week through to about Wednesday, this is our card for this. And this is the Page of Fire. So even though, I don't know about you, I'm starting to wind down for taking some time off over Christmas, which is much needed, but still getting excited about things. We're still getting excited about projects and ideas and things we're working on, creating. You can see that that little fiery dragon embryo in there. It's in the embryonic stage, but it's coming out. And it's all about news. So you could be getting news about something exciting. You could be receiving, you know, these little blasts of inspiration where we get a light bulb over our head, and you know, he's got the full moon behind him, so the full moon, what that could be bringing in, and you ushering in, and you see that before even the full moon takes place, that there's something creative coming to life, the creative juices are flowing. And so I would say to you, these are divinely inspired ideas that are popping in your head like little light bulbs between now and Wednesday, and not to ignore them and poo-poo them and say, oh, do you know, well, I don't know if I can do that, or it seems silly, why should I, who me, you know, all of that. Well, I would definitely write this idea down, even if you've no intentions of acting upon it, because these things have a habit of creeping into our lives at some point. So even if you don't get the chance to put this into action, put it out there, immediately the spark of inspiration is there, and it's going to start growing, and eventually it will grow into something fabulous. So it might be that you can't talk about it right now, and it could be that you're ready to announce something, like me, because pages are messengers. They bring emails, they bring telephone calls, they bring, you know, posts on social media announcing things. And I've got a little announcement of my own about I was telling you about my book club. Well, I'm ready to start showing you what I've been working on and ready to start opening the doors to that, to be an early bird. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. That is happening tomorrow. And I will be here at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and I will be sharing the details with you. I'm going to show you the cover of my new book. Are you excited? I'm excited. I feel like that little dragon. It's like the timing is right. I'm ready to share that. So that is the beginning of the week. It fits perfectly with my plan. So I'm glad that the angels are helping to confirm that this is good, that the timing of that is good. And it's something that, you know, you might be ready to tell somebody something or announce something that you've been keeping under wraps for a while. And this is me. I've not shared what I've been doing. I haven't really talked about the details, and now I'm ready to do that. So cosmic timing is everything. Thank you, angels, for confirming that this is a good time. I was following my gut feelings. So also, if just as an aside, I feel compelled to tell you this. If there's something that you want to start, to initiate, get some kind of fire behind, then it's important to do it this week before the moon comes to fullness, because once the moon is full, the energy starts waning. At the moment, the energy is waxing. So never launch things, never do new things if you can help it, when the moon has become full and is then starting to wane, because the energy is being drained out of it. So new initiatives are really good between the new moon and the moon becoming at its fullest. So I'm so glad that you want to see my new book cover, Lucy. That's exciting. I'm very excited. Oh, thank you, Amanda. So good morning, Cindy O'Shea and Maritha Gonzalez and Sharon Barker and Trev Jones and Linda Bile has sent me some stars as well. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you, my darling. You're having Mercury retrograde where you are, Laurie. Oh, you're having your own little Mercury retrograde with connections. Darned internet connections, eh? So this represents Wednesday through to Saturday, I would say, because our final card represents the full moon on Sunday. And look, we've got more dragon energy. We've got more excitement, more fire. Now, I saw, I'm always looking at learning interpretations of these tarot cards. These are the Angel Tarot, which I really love. They're my favourites. And the tarot has been used since medieval times, so it has a lot of really rich history, lots of deep meaning. Lots of people have their own interpretations of the cards. So I really love to read people's understanding of what they mean, and we can never stop learning, can we? And somebody said it's like 11:11, and I never thought of it like that, because you normally have these four, what are they, like wands, spears, fiery torches on the fire cards. But they're always, when the Four of Fire is considered to be a very lucky card. It's considered to be like a milestone in terms of celebrating or things coming together. So it's a very fortuitous, auspicious card to draw if you're ever using the tarot for a reading. And somebody said, when I was reading their interpretation of the Four of Fire, as like 11:11, the symbolism of the gateway into something really special. And he's sitting in the centre of that gateway, that wonderful dragon. And what we have almost is like this progression from I'm having an idea, I'm incubating that idea, it's coming to fullness, to sitting with that in the aftermath of having had that first spark of inspiration, that, you know, the flame has been lit and now it's burning. Now it's, you know, you are in the centre of it and it cannot be put away. The lid cannot be put back on the jar because the jar's open. And this one says contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So here we've got the initiation of it, the idea, the germ of something new. And here we have, it's all well-rounded, it's crafted. So there could be something that comes up for you at the beginning of the week that by the time you get to the end of the week, it is fully formulated either in your mind or out there in the world. And you're sitting there feeling very satisfied indeed, that you are between two worlds, between a portal. So this represents the old, and this represents the new, and there you are in the center of it. And it's just like dwell in that, enjoy those feelings of contentment, of satisfaction, of knowing that something good is coming before it's even turned into something very much bigger than the idea. You are starting to feel the power surrounding that. We've got a lot of solar plexus energy surrounding that little dragon, and he's saying, I am powerful enough to make this happen. I am going to enjoy the moment between the thought and the action. I'm going to sit with this power. I'm going to own it. I'm going to warm myself within it. And all of this magic is happening around him. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Now, the other thing I've got to say to you is that the sun is in Sagittarius right now. We're coming to the end of Sagittarius season. So next week, the sun will be moving into Capricorn. But Sagittarius is a fire sign. And so look, we've got these two fire cards. We've got this fire energy. It's like, let's bring this Sagittarius season to a close by ramping the flames up. What are you passionate about learning? Sagittarius is all about depth. Sagittarius is all about what you value. It's about your confidence. It's about your goals. And it feels as though the universe wants to support you in those things. So this is a magical time, my loves. You will only ever have this week once in your lifetime. So make the best of it. Make the most of it. And be confident in yourself. Because if you can't be confident in yourself, you can't get that validation from others. You have to find it within. And when you find it within, that is what you're going to look like. And you look amazing. I love you looking like that. You're so cute. So this is our card. And Vladimir is a Sagittarius. I know I've got a lot of Sagittarians watching. This is our card for the full moon. Are you ready? What is the full moon bringing to fullness for all of us? And this Gemini full moon on Sunday. And Cindy's got a birthday tomorrow. And you've applied for a new position at work. Well, this could be you feeling excited about what you've done. So the full moon is bringing to fullness. Look at that. The Ace of Earth. I love it. It is bringing you the ability to plant seeds that will grow into a money tree. It's as simple as that. And they always say, there's a little saying about Sagittarians, that they believe that money grows on trees because they're so confident that they're always going to be provided for. And we need to, we all contain Sagittarius in our birth charts. We've been looking at this in my angelic circle, that we think that we are the star sign we were born under. So, for example, I was born in Gemini when the sun was in Gemini. Cindy was born when the sun was in Sagittarius. But if you look deeper into your birth chart, if you get the opportunity to do that, you will see that your birth chart contains every single one of the 12 zodiac signs. So you have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, and wherever it is influencing you in this particular way, which was what makes us all so unique and different. But we all have dreams, and we all need to be supported materially so that we can do whatever it is that we want to do with that money, those resources. And this is what's coming for us all, the planting of seeds that will grow into something magnificent. So you've seen an acorn. You know what happens when an acorn gets planted. I'm looking at those trees right now outside my window. And this is saying the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So you could be getting a new job offer or signing a contract. You could have a new income stream coming in. Or this portal, this little dragon portal, could be the very opportunity for you to step forward into a more prosperous 2022. So isn't that magnificent? And just, whatever's handed to you, there is something new coming your way that has some kind of material benefit, some new ways of earning money, some new ways of relating to money, some new ways of instilling security into your life with this full moon. So I don't know about you, but I'm loving those messages. What do you think? Laurie says they're fabulous. Yes, aren't they just? Good morning to Sonia. You're watching the replay. Well, if you can stay with us. We're about to do the interactive part of the reading. I'm just going to share with you. Good morning to Judy. How are you doing? this card comes from my Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty card deck, and this represents the whole of the week with the full moon energies. And oh, look at that, we've got another number 4 here. 1 and 3, excuse my nails, they're due to be changed today. 1 and 3 is 4, and we obviously sitting with the energy of the 4 of fire. And we have fulfillment, we have happiness, we have purpose, and we also have growth with this beautiful flower. Growing into happiness, growing into purpose, growing into fulfillment, going as high as you possibly can, and feeling like you are, almost like you have permission to do that. Giving yourself permission, because that's the only permission we need. When we give ourselves permission, we become a force to be reckoned with, don't we, in a really powerfully positive way. Okay, so on that very positive start, what a strong start to the week. I'm loving it. I knew it was going to be good. I'm going to, let's bring these closer, bring these cards in. And let me just round up what our little selections are today. So we have got the polar bear with he's been eating Christmas puddings. Can't move those Christmas puddings. They're stuck. He must have had so many of them. Isn't he cute? And he's got a gift for someone. I love his little paws. These are so well made. They're absolutely beautiful. I could not resist using them this morning for our reading. Number 2 is this funky little penguin who's been chowing down on some candy canes. I like his little scarf and his ear warmers. We don't know if they're ear warmers or headphones. Who knows? And then this number 3 choice is the little gingerbread man. Gingy. He's got candy canes as well. And he's got some holly. He's so cute. So that's number 3. I'm going to go for number 3 myself, because I can't resist a gingerbread man, you know. These are the cards that we're going to be using. The Secret Language of Light. Now, I only got these yesterday and went with my friend to this lovely place called Haworth. And it is in this amazing location in the countryside. And it is actually where, if any of you are familiar with the Bronte sisters, Emily and Charlotte and Anne, who wrote such books as Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights and what's the other really famous book that they wrote? I can't remember. Anyway, the Bronte sisters, world famous, amazing authors, and they lived there in that little town, and you can go and look around their home where they lived. Their father was the reverend of the parish, and they lived in a parsonage, and it's a really beautiful house. So it's all been kept really in gorgeous condition, and you can actually walk up to what was Wuthering Heights. They call it Top Withens. So if you ever come to England, if you ever come to Yorkshire, go to visit Haworth. It's a beautiful place. And so they have this amazing shop called Spooks, as in like a ghost, spooks. And I've got so many card decks from there. And every time I go to Haworth, I treat myself to a deck of cards from Spooks. And I've been going since I was 18 years old. So quite a while I've been going there, and that shop is still there, and it's as magical as ever. It's like walking into some kind of amazing magical portal. All right, so these are the new cards that I got, and I'm going to begin with the polar bear. And look at that, it's like this gorgeous mandala on the back of the card, the design. So you chose, now these cards, some of them are portrait and some are landscape, so I do not know which way round these cards are going to be, so let's take our chances. Your message for the full moon today, my loves, is, this one's in landscape. Soulcraft number 10. I'm going to interpret these intuitively. I'm not going to use the guidebook, because I feel as though these cards very much need to have that intuitive kind of sense of what's going on within them. So if you chose the polar bear number 1, you have Soulcraft. And my first thought is about your solar plexus chakra. and then this lovely kind of cross shape. So you are at a really important pivotal point in your development on a soul level. So the number 10 has two numbers within it. 10 is the number of completion. So there is the completion of an important cycle for you at this full moon, this last full moon of the year. So something is coming to fullness. It's like there is an important ending and it's a crossroads. So there are different directions you can go in, and your soul is crafting that new direction. So when we add the 1 and the 0 together, we get 1, and that's your new beginning. So you may be sitting here watching this and thinking, I am fully within my solar plexus chakra right now, and I'm feeling very, very confident, like this little dragon earlier, knowing where I'm going, knowing where I'm heading. Look at the symbolism. It's very similar, isn't it? We've got the 4, and we've got that beautiful beam of golden light like the sun. So you could be in a really good place, that you have worked really hard to get to this point. You've had to make important choices and decisions. You've questioned yourself. You've thought to yourself, am I good enough to do this? Should I continue? And very soon with this full moon is going to share with you the fact that you know you have made all those good choices. You've made them from a soul level, and no choice is wrong when it's done on a soul level. The other place you may find yourself is lacking in confidence, feeling as though, I don't know which way to go. Do I go that way, that way, that way, that way? But in your soul, you know. And I would say to you, if you're feeling up in the air, if you're feeling lots of doubt, if you're feeling as though I'm stuck, I don't know what to do next, I know I need to do something, I know I need change in my life, but I don't know how that needs to manifest itself, then just give it time this week for your soul to craft the ideas, the expression, the spark of lightning of ideas that are going to take you to exactly where your soul intended to be. So I feel as though you've got to trust yourself, and you've got to stay powerful, because you really know where it is you're headed. And your soul knows. Your soul always knows. You're never stuck. You're never at a loss. You're never in the wrong place. You are exactly where you need to be. So stay within that and allow your soul to craft those ideas and that direction, that new direction. And if you've already come up with it, if your soul's crafted it and you've already got it and you're like, yay, I've got the torch, I'm holding it, I'm running with it, keep on running, keep on believing in yourself, because this is a very strong new beginning for you. Isn't that beautiful? I love that card for you. So I hope you like that. And here we go. Look at this. So the other card for you from my deck of oracle cards is the number 37 card. Number 34 card. My brain tends to kind of go ahead of my mouth. So 3 and 4 is 7, which is a magical number. It's the number of soul purpose, soulcraft, yeah. And this is all about direction. I feel as though the message for you, the theme for you, is about letting go, because we've got the 10, which is endings. Try something new beginning with the 1. You need a change, and the path out of here is the one that you've not taken before. So fly away through that drawbridge, through that arch, into this place that is going to teach you so much. So you are going on a journey that your soul has crafted. Buckle up your seatbelt. You're on your way, and it's going to be brilliant, and you're powerful enough to do all of the things that are going to be asked of you, because it's dynamite, it's magic. Woo! Exciting, huh? Perfect for number 1, Christiane. Yes. Sandra Pacheco is watching. And Michelle Ivy's watching, and Diane Andrews and Elaine Sagar. Hello, loves. How are you all? Okay, so our second message. I hope you enjoyed that, number 1s. My pile number 2s. We have got a cute little penguin with the candy canes. He had a good time eating those. And his message for you, are you ready? Will it be portrait? Will it be landscape? See if you can intuit whether it's going to be portrait or landscape. I'm feeling portrait. I was wrong. Not very intuitive today, am I? That's good. Create space. Oh, now, do you know what? I've got goosebumps because when I looked up at the number of people who were watching live, just before I turned this card over, it was 38. It's gone down to 35 now, but we're creating space. So can you see that beautiful shape? It looks like a lantern lighting the way. And it's like you are giving off this immense light. So this is it's almost like a mirror. It's like you're looking in a mirror, right? And you're seeing this lantern giving off this light, and you're like, wow, look at that, how powerful is that? And you don't realize you're actually looking in the mirror at yourself, at the light you are giving off. And this light, it's the number 38. And when we add 3 and 8 together, we get 11. And 11 is the number of manifestation. It's 2 pillars. It's you standing between 2 worlds. And you've got to create space for everything that wants to come in. Because you are super powerful. Create space for your power. Create space for your dreams, for your intentions. Create space for your third eye to open. Vladimir said, absolutely looks like a third eye opening, doesn't it? It's got all of these celestial colours of the upper chakras, of the throat, of the third eye, of the crown. But you've got to have the power to actually see how powerful you are. And you've been looking around you for this power. You've been trying to get it from other sources. And what you didn't realise was that torch, that lantern that you are running after, that you're following, was really you looking at yourself in the mirror. That's very much what I see. You have this already within you. Now go create the space to be this powerhouse. Because if you don't create the space, it's not going to happen. So that's where the power needs to come from next, is you intentionally creating a space in 2022. So what do I mean by create a space? I mean, where you go, I'm too busy to do this meditation. I'm too busy to set up my online shop. I'm too busy to post on social media, or I've got so many other things going on, or you're distracted, or you're not confident enough. And create a space to do one thing. Okay? One thing only, one tiny thing. And then when you create that space, and you keep creating that space, it becomes a habit. And then suddenly, you don't have to look in the mirror anymore to see your power. You can feel it. And you see your light reflected in the faces of those around you. And you can see the effect that you're having and the ripple effect that's going on. So, whoa, massive message for you. Massive. Nicole, you were saying very powerful for you right now, given some insights you've been given recently. That's really good. And Julie, you can watch the replay, my darling, or you can just sit and watch what's left of what we're doing. But it's good to see you here, and Kenzie Char is here as well. Hello, Kenzie. So your second card for number 2 penguins is number 10. Oh my goodness, can we make this up? We had number 10 here for number 1s, and we've got it here with the full moon. Transform, feel the flow of powerful feelings. You are all going through some big transformation at the moment. Of course, we said about number 10 being the end of something. The end of you not seeing yourself as you truly are, this radiant power in the universe, this light that's lighting the sky up, that's sending its beams of light to other people. And you're going to create space for that. And the way you do that is by transforming the way you feel about yourself, the things that you do on a daily basis. Which leads me, to the book I've just written, which is all about how you transform, how you create space for these angelic connections that show you what your destiny is in this lifetime. It's by those little things that you do every day, raising your vibration and your frequency, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Feel the flow of these powerful feelings. Do not ignore them. And actually, when you're ready to transform, the universe won't let you run away from that. The universe is creating space for you as well. Are you ready? You better be, because it's happening. Oh, I've got chills. That is a powerful message. Now, I can't wait to see what the Gingerbread Man has in store for us. So, hello, Gingy. What have you got for us for number 3? Let's see. Will we get landscape or portrait? I'm going to stop guessing because I just can't do it today. Okay. Oh, our first portrait mode one. And we've got healing. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Number 5. Now, I am in love with this card. Obviously, this deck is brand new. I haven't seen any of these cards this morning, so they're all new to me. And we've got you, pile number 3s with the Gingerbread Man sitting, asking for healing, or maybe not even knowing that you need healing. There's certain aspects of you, your soul, your body, your emotional body, and needing that healing, asking for that healing. And what you don't see is what's going on beyond your energy centers in your body. You know, the soul star, your angels there, sending that vibrant, really powerful healing to you because you need it. Because there are things that you need to release. So this full moon is a hugely healing experience for you. And you may feel a little bit weird. You might feel a bit dizzy. You might feel a little bit emotional. You might feel a bit odd. And this is all because what is going on outside of you and above you, you don't realize just what powerful healing is taking place as these angels and these energies align with you. Now, for me personally, this is a really wonderful thing to hear because I had been suffering with some pain under my rib, and I think I pulled something, and I'd been in a lot of pain with my rib area. I had to go to the doctor, and thankfully she confirmed it was just a muscular thing, just to rest and to heal. But it gives me so much comfort knowing that this healing's taking place above me. And maybe, I always say that whatever's going on in terms of blocks in our energy centers is always the external manifestation. Comes through ill health, comes through these physical ailments, these wounds. And we have to just acknowledge them and accept them and align with those angels who can help us to heal from those things, or help us to understand what it is that's out of balance and what to do about it. Thank you, Lucy. Oh, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm honestly feeling a lot better, like I can sleep at night now. It's really painful. But that's heart chakra stuff. I've always got a lot of heart chakra things to deal with. There's a little bit of solar plexus chakra as well, I think. And, this is really lovely confirmation that sometimes we're put into a healing place because we need to slow down, because we get ideas, because it means we're more present to be open to whatever the cosmos wants to send into us. So that's really beautiful. I feel also this is a message for some of us about your healing powers, and to let go of overthinking those or wanting proof of things, and to just trust in your abilities, your inherent abilities to heal through whatever it is that you're going to be healing with. So you might be a Reiki healer, you might be, healer in terms of what we consider to be healing. That comes under that umbrella. You can heal with the way that you create things that people buy and they love. You can heal by lending a shoulder for people to cry on, or to share the problems with you. You can be very healing through the posts that you put on social media, or the way that you lead people in the workplace, or the way that you look after your family. There's so many different ways in which you are healing, and I think that this shows just what that impact is when you heal, how you are drawing on this energy, the universal forces, and how you're bringing the angels in to align with others. So it's so dramatic, that card, isn't it? where we can feel like if we're here and we're trying to heal, or we're trying to heal somebody, we're here on our own in the darkness. But actually going on outside of us, beyond what we can see, is all of this powerful stuff that is, you know, you are co-creating. It's wonderful. And also how wonderful to be able to heal before the end of the year so that you can start afresh in 2022. So your final message here from my Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty card is growing. Look at this, we have number 9. So number 9 is the final number in numerology. There are 9 numbers, and then we start at 1 again. So you're nearly there, you know. It's like saying don't give up on, you know, the continued nourishment of yourself. What are you nourishing? Are you nourishing your body? Are you nourishing your mind? Are you trying to learn things? Trying to grow? It's kind of ironic that we've got the turkey here, because that's a symbol of Christmas, the symbol of December, Thanksgiving, all of this time of year generally, a Sagittarius season, and that all of this growth is contributing to your well-being. Now, growing hurts, growth hurts, healing hurts as well, because, you know, when some things are leaving us, being taken from our physical body or our auric field, it can feel, the process of that can feel painful, but it's so worth it. Stay with it. Something big's happening in the universe, because when you grow, you know, all of you, all of us, when we grow in all of these different ways, then the whole world benefits hugely, and we get to step into our soul power, which is what we're here for at the end of the day, really. So those are the messages. They have absolutely exhausted me today. They have literally zapped all my energy. I need a coffee now. I need to go ground myself. But thank you so much for being here with me and the penguin and the gingerbread man and the polar bear. And they're all saying goodbye. And I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm going to be here at 11 a.m. I'm going to post a little event link. So I hope you can join me or watch the replay. And I'm going to share my book club ideas with you. And my the covers of my books. Do you want to see those? And all of the lovely new stuff that's coming in 2022. I'm ready to share, and I can't wait to show you. So I hope you'll be there. Lots of love.